Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be finishing off the rest of our sets for this cup here before we do go into the next one, which is going to be great for Mawile. I'm going to have a blast there, but for now let's go ahead and take a look, and we're going to be seeing a 5-0 unedited. We're just going to go jump right into that from battle to battle without any transitions. Now we are going to be using our Legacy Dugong here as well as our Shiny Toxicroak. The difference for this one here is going to be higher attack, winning CMPs, although I didn't see too many Toxicroaks out here. Probably because I'm not using it on a Alolan Sandslash. If I was, then probably would see them more often. Then we're going with Carbinks. I love this thing. Absolutely worth the investment. As far as putting in the XL candies, yeah, maybe want to hold off on that. Never really said you should, but we're going to be getting it. Don't know how common they're going to be when they are going to be available to everybody, because this was a purchase ticket Carbinks right here. Okay, so and then Vigoroth, I've been holding off on using it, so these are going to be my last sets. Funny enough, when I put it on my team, we did go for a 5-0, right? So it was a good time here. But with that said, if you do enjoy my content or want to support me, please give it a thumbs up. Now this is going to be a very late night video here, a little red eye. I just wanted to get this up. I didn't want it to be up any further, or later I should say, because it is we're going to be moving into a new cup here, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have going on here, folks. Hope everybody's having a good night or day, and we're not able to get to the damn Icy Wind. So bringing in Toxicroak, not feeling good about this at all. They still have 2 shields, and now we're at 0. 0 shields, and they have 1. Now this is not good. They bring in a Talonflame. I immediately swap into Carbinks, and they have a Talonflame, which stayed in there to farm up. And now they're bringing in a Alolan Raichu here, and we're gonna let it go as if we have a damn choice. So they hit the Wild Charge. Here we go. Can we get to the Rock Side? I swear they were gonna get to the Wild Charge here, but we're able to get to the Rock Side, take them out, and there's really nothing they can do here. A Brave Bird may KO. All right, yeah, they're going for that, and they back out there. We take the win, and Toxicroak did have energy. All right, we're looking great here, and we'll see towards the end when I do put the Vigoroth on my team. All right, so Dugong up in front, we're met with a Girafarig here with Confusion, so we don't have to worry about it spamming Psychic Fangs or maybe even Thunderbolt. I do believe I shield up the first one here. Just had a little suspicion that they were going to go for that Thunderbolt, and that's exactly what they did go for. Going to go for an Icy Wind again. No need to go for the ground type move here, and they're going to be double shielding and then swapping into Haxorus to counter me down. But I'm going to go ahead and build up a little bit of energy, swap into Carbinks, and hopefully this is not an Earthquake and it is just a Breaking Swipe, and we're looking good. I do believe they're going to be backing out here anyways. Might have had another Pokemon in the back week to Carbinks, who knows, but we're taking that win nonetheless. Sometimes I feel like, man, this thing is just a little bit too OP. Next battle, we're met with a Steelix here. This is fine. I mean, yeah, I can't really complain really whatsoever here. So Drill Run is going to be super effective, but we're going to go for the Icy Wind first so we can lower the attack and not have to worry about them doing that much more damage, although they are going for the Psychic Fangs. And now we're making it to the Drill Run here. Let's see what we have, and they're shielding it up. Okay, that makes sense. You know, we go for the Icy Wind and then a Drill Run here. So good call on their end. And unfortunately not getting to the next Drill Run. I do believe we're going to shield this up because it should be enough to take them out. I go for another Icy Wind because I just felt like they're going to shield up again. Yeah, exactly. So they shielded their damn Steelix again. So we got Toxicroak. We're going to bring that in and we let this go. Psychic Fangs is super massively effective because of the poison and fighting. So even though we lower their attack, it's still doing a ton. They have Mandibuzz. I swap into Carbink. Now, what you got in the back? A Scrafty, folks. This is a wrap. Yeah, this is a wrap. What we're going to do is get off the Moonblast, right? Moonblast, not Dazzling Gleam. And then the Mandibuzz is done. He really doesn't have any options here. Shadow Ball, if it had it, would still just do very, very little anyway, because this thing is just an absolute tank. So yeah, we're taking that win. It's not even all the way powered up. All right, let's see what we're going to be met with for the next battle here. Leading with that Dugong, met with a Quagsire. Stone Edge is going to hurt like a son of a gun for that first one. After we do lower the attack, it's still going to do a lot of damage, but obviously not as much. We're going to shield up that first one here and just go straight for that Icy Wind. And let's see, they don't really need to shield that up. The next one is going to bring us down, and we'll still be in the yellow. It's not going to be so bad. So we'll go ahead and let that go. And another one after this Icy Wind will not KO. I don't believe it's going to be enough. So they're retreating with energy and bringing in a Pidgeot. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring in my Carbinks here because it doesn't really want to go up against Quagsire whatsoever. Being a ground type and all, having this quick move really doesn't farm up so fast. And even if you do hit the Moonblast on the Quag, it's not really doing much. So Moonblast, I haven't had the attack down once for this at all. All right, anyways, we're going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide here and take... Oh, wait. So, yeah. I didn't mean to tap that, so we didn't tap any so we can get a little bit more farm. Swapping into the Dugong here. I do believe they locked themselves in here with their Golbat, so this is great. They're going to be throwing Poison Fang, taking us out. Great, sounds good to me. Toxicroak doesn't want nothing to do with that. Bringing back the Carbinks here after our attack has been neutralized and just about one-shotting them. One more quick move is enough. Get with that Quagsire in the back, going for the Rock Slide. And I don't know, is this going to KO? Nah, not quite, but it doesn't really matter. We'll let this go and then bring in the Toxicroak to finish it off for us and take the win. Or they're going to get to another one. And we let this go just to see. We don't need a shield. Doing a whole hell of a lot. That's not even Shadow. If it was Shadow, I'd definitely be shielding that up. Next battle, we're going to see a nice mirror match with another Dugong over there. Now, I think I have low attack, so that must be a very good Dugong. Okay, great. It's a defense heavy here. So we're going to go for the Icy Wind initially so we can lower the attack straight up. They're going to be going for Drill Run. And since we're able to land that Icy Wind before they went for their Drill Run, that's going to be great because we lowered their attack right out the gate here. And then going for our own Drill Run before they can land, I would assume just another Drill Run here. Now we are in the yellow, but we will be able to outpace them. Do believe they're going to catch. Very nice. Bringing in a Scrafty. This is not going to do very much damage, but they're shielding it up anyways, which is perfect. Sounds good to me. Bringing in the Toxicroak, which is going to completely wall Scrafty here. Although after they do get off a power-up punch and then a foul play, it does do a decent amount of damage. So that's another power punch call though. Let's get it. All right, we got a lot of energy and we're going to throw the Sludge Bomb. They did bring in a Pidgeot. Sounds good. We're going to be getting a shield and getting to another Sludge Bomb before they do farm us all the way down here. And look at that. Toxicroak putting in the work. Now, you know it's going to be really cool? Shadow Croagunk, and then Shadow Toxicroak is going to be nuts when they do introduce it, which I do believe. I mean, it fits the bill. It's a poison type, fighting type, and it's not something crazy rare. It spawns in everywhere, so should be awesome to see that. And I got the candies to max it out. I don't know if you'd ever want to do that. I got a 100% IV level 50 Toxicroak right now. All right, so putting on the Vigoroth, let's hit it, folks. Let's see the 5-0, no transitions, just straight through it. Let's go. Leading with Vigoroth the entire time. So we are off to a great start here with the Togedemaru, doing a lot of counter damage here. And they're going to be going for a charge move. Now, we're going to let this first one go, and it is just a Fell Stinger. And now I'm just going to shield this up. You know, they're going to go for a Wild Charge, and that's going to do quite a bit of damage. And we are going to go for a Body Slam. See what happens here, and we under tap because I didn't really want to do that. Bringing in a Charizard, and then we're going to immediately swap into the Carbinks to just quick move them down before they can even get to a charge move. So the Togedemaru, you know, we're not going to be very effective, but it's already almost out of here. So we farm it down. What's in the back? A Vigoroth. So at this point, we're good to go. We still have Toxicroak. So all we have to really do is just chip it away, and that's exactly what we're going to do. No need to go for the Moonblast here. They let the Rock Slide go. We'll bring in the Toxicroak and simply counter them down. So the Bulldoze is not even super effective. I know they're not getting stabbed or anything, but man, this Carbinks is ridiculous. Bring in a Toxicroak, and we're going to go ahead and just let this go here, even if it's a Bulldoze, but it's just a Body Slam, and we take that win, and we're looking good here. And we're going to keep it moving. So see if we can get that. Well, we already know we're going to get the 5-0, but at this point, I wasn't really focused on that. I was just sick and tired of seeing the same old stuff over and over. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to put on Vigoroth too and see what happens here. Have a little fun. Let's keep it going here. So I went for the majority of the day, 2-3 and 3-2. So we're going to look at a pretty good set. Tomorrow it should give me some really hard counters. All right, so this is a pretty neutral situation here. It's best that I see it here because everything in the back doesn't really want to see it. Toxicroak does have Mud Bomb, but we're taking super effective from their even spammier Mud Bomb themselves because of the quick move that they do have. Going for a Body Slam. I could have went for Bulldoze, but I just feel more comfortable just spamming them like this. Now they bring in Double, trying to double kick me farm down there, but I bring in my Toxicroak, and I don't think this is going to be enough to take out the double, so let's see what happens here. And yeah, exactly, they're getting to another one. We have 2 shields, and we're going to go ahead and let this go and bring in the Carbinks and just hold on to our shields and see what happens here. And they're bringing in a Talonflame. It looks like I made the correct move here, folks, and they're going to be backing out, and we take the win. Let's keep this damn Vigoroth team going. Okay, now I'm getting excited. Actually, now that I think of it, when I'm done doing the commentary here, I had to give Athena a treat because we went 5-0. If I go 5-0 or 4-1, she gets a treat. Vigoroth versus Golbat. So this is not as bad as you may think. I don't know if you're new here or something. This is not a bad matchup because you can spam them with Body Slam, which is still doing a ton of damage, while you can let that first Poison Fang go. You'll shield this one up, and if you do, they could farm you down and shield this up when they come out of this with a decent amount of energy, but you got to be ready for that, and that's exactly what they're going to do to me here. As you can see, we get to another one, but they just swap to catch while we're treating with energy and bringing in a Scrafty. Shoot yourself. Sounds good to me. They're setting themselves up for me. Very appreciated over here. So their Golbat is pretty much out for the count, and hopefully there's not a ground type in the back, because if there is, we're not going to be looking too good here. All right, swapping into the Carbinks immediately, and I don't care if they have a Shadow Ball, which they do. We'll let it go, but going for the Poison Fang, okay, I guess they don't. All right, I take that back. A Dugong, oh, well, this is perfect. We have a fighter in the back with energy. We're at a Rock Slide here, getting their last shield even, and this is pretty much a wrap. Let's see how much okay, they're going Icy Wind, sounds good. Yeah, we're not resisting that. You know, it's funny, once upon a time, I don't know, for a couple of months there, I don't know why I was thinking this, that rock is resisted by ice because, you know, it's super effective to it, and so confused. I was like, wait a minute, really? Okay, wow. Okay, anyways, taking the win there with Toxicroak, looking good. Let's keep it moving here. It's been a very good closer for me in this cup. All right, what are we going to see next? Leading with that Vigoroth. The thing is just kind of a little OP, a little overpowered here. So one of those Pokemon. All right. Like I said, you give anything counter and it's going to be pretty much good if it has a decent charge move. All right, up against Galvantula, we're going to let that lunge go, and we will be able to outpace them to the Body Slam here. But what they're going to do is, like we've seen in the last battle, shield this up and farm me down and have energy ready to go. Bringing in the Carbinks, we'll let this go. I do believe they go for a lunge here. It's not very effective. Lowering my attack, they only get to the 1, which is great. Bringing in a Toxapex. All right, so what we're going to have to do here is we want them to throw. We'll let it go because this thing is so tanky. We can absorb it a lot better than Toxicroak, even though it's super effective. That's just the way it goes, Toxicroak. I mean, it could take a hit. It's just, Carbinks is just disgustingly tanky. All right, so we have the super effective Mud Bomb, and they're going for a Sludge Wave. You know what's so funny? I don't know what happened here, but right before they threw the Sludge Wave, then they're bringing in a Diggersby here. This is a decent situation. We'll shield this up. But I was thinking, you know what I'm thinking? They're going to, I bet you they're going to throw Sludge Wave. It's not, I mean, it's not that, you shouldn't do it, I guess, to do more damage if you think I want to let it go, I guess. And they did, and I couldn't believe it, almost as if they were mocking me. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Why'd you do that? I don't know. I was a little confused. Anyway, I'm pretty sure because it does more damage in a pinch when you need it to right there, right? If you thought they were going to let it go. Looking good, taking that win. Next battle. That was a little drunk on there. Oh, man, the game is on my side. All right. Thank you, algorithm. Let's go. Oh, all right. See, this is pure skill. Do you see this? Look at me. Go, guys. I am gonna get sponsored here because I'm so good at this PvP game. I mean, I could just play this with my eyes closed. Look at this. Come on. Okay, it doesn't get any better than this. And then they got a Surf Fetch in the back. Oh, please. Oh, you want to see? I'm going to show you some skill right here. All right, going for a Night Slash, and if you're not picking up, being so sarcastic, going for the Moon Blast, and they are going to be shielding it up. Bringing in Toxicroak. Now, we do need to look out for Brave Bird, so we're going to shield this up, and they're hitting me with a damn Night Slash, and then they're swapping into their Sand Slash. I think I farmed them down, and there you have it. Look at that ultra skill, folks. Let's go. You can't beat that. Anyways, there you have the 5-0 looking good. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I will be catching you all next time.